there, and happy fall. I am so excited for today's video because we're going to be officially decorating my space for the most beautiful and cozy season. Typically, I filmed this video a week earlier, but last week was such a busy week that we are a week behind, but that's okay because in exactly 2 days from now, it is officially fall. So I feel like we are right on the mark. It is very appropriate to start decorating our space and bringing in all of those comfort and cozy vibes for the beautiful fall season. Okay, to be honest with you, I just watched my fall decorate with me from last year, and I always find it useful to take pictures of your decor, whether it's Christmas, whether it's just your everyday decor, to take pictures of it, even if you're not uploading it to the internet, but to have photos and see how you like things in pictures. So last year I decorated and I loved the way that it looked, and so I just took a peek back, but I already know some things that I want to change. I have not purchased any new fall decor. I did collaborate with a floral on a video about a month and a half ago, and there were some beautiful stems that I picked out, was with them to show everybody the new fall floral stems, which are stunning. Other than that, I just have the decor from last year, but I do have some new like everyday decor that I'm going to be incorporating in here as well. So we're gonna see how this comes together. We will also see if I feel like I need to buy anything new, but I really don't think I do. I always say we are a like modern, contemporary, minimal Scandinavian style home, and with that, less is more. I do go a little crazy in the fall and at Christmas, but then come January 1st, when I take everything down, I'm like, like I love it when it's here. I love the coziness. I love the ambiance. I love everything about it. But the second it's gone, I'm like, okay, I'm back to my normal self, and I feel like I have more breathing room. So anything Halloween, I'm actually just pulling out and setting to the side because I don't decorate for Halloween until October 1st. I don't love Halloween. It's not my season. It's not my favorite holiday, but the kids love it. So I tend to wait until October 1st. I'm just gonna put this to the side. So then last year I did have my first like Hobby Lobby experience where I went in and got fall decor. And I have to say, like, some of this stuff works really good in our space in the season, where like other times of the year, it doesn't really go with our aesthetic. But I bought these little houses last year and I thought they were so cute, even for like the kids' bedroom. So typically like this wouldn't really fit in with our decor, but I feel like it really made sense. So I bought a bunch of these last year. I only used a few of them, but now the kids have desks in their bedroom, as you would have seen in a video I posted a few weeks ago. I'll link that up here in the cards, but I envision these on their desk at night with like little cozy tea lights, which would be so sweet and such like a great cozy ambiance for the fall season. Okay, A for effort. I had to take off the jeans. I'm like on the floor cutting off tags, crawling around, carrying up all these bins, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so uncomfortable. At least I tried. I tried to dress up for you guys, not dress up. I try not to always wear joggers, but I'm in the house, I'm running around, I'm cooking in my kitchen. I gotta be comfy. That way, if I'm comfortable, I'm fast. So we have taken down the decor. In last year's Decorate With Me, I had these both on the same shelf. I think I'm going to switch it around a little bit and put one on the lower shelf and then one on the middle shelf, just to, you know, add a little bit of extra character to these. So I had mentioned this in last year's Decorate With Me, which I will link for you up here in the cards as well as the description box down below. But I did have my first Hobby Lobby trip and I found these at Hobby Lobby, and wow, I was really impressed with how great they were. But when I decorated, I actually never had taken the tags off because I wasn't sure if I liked them. And then once I got them in the space, I was like, I don't want to touch anything. They look great. So now is the time. We're going to take all the tags off. So we're going to start with these shelves in here. Then honestly, I think we're probably going to move up to the landing behind me and then make our way into the kitchen. Okay, so my thought process every year is this is for the landing. And as we work our way upstairs, I start incorporating a little bit more of the orange tones because I'll decorate the kids' doors with like classic orange and yellow. So I start to integrate it a little bit more than I do. I only have like 2 orange pumpkins over here in the living room and none in the kitchen. So I just try to weave it in a little bit. I could absolutely go 100% neutral, but it's kind of what I say with the Christmas decor. I do think it's important to have like a little bit of those traditional elements, even though for me, I would do 100% beige neutral all of the time. So just for the kids and obviously for the full fall experience, I do want a little bit of those classic colors. Good morning and welcome back to day 2. So today we are going to do a little bit of baking and then we are going to decorate the kids' rooms for fall. They were at school yesterday when I was filming, so I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this when they're at school, so let's save it for the next day. Also, happy fall. Today is the first official day of fall, so I figure we would do some fall baking to celebrate the beautiful new season. I'm going to be doing a pumpkin spice banana bread. Do I have cottage cheese? Hold on. All right, so we're going to be doing a cottage cheese banana pumpkin spice bread, which will be delicious and perfect for breakfast this week. I'm also going to be putting some carrots in there because of course we're going to zhuzh up the nutrition. But this honestly has been one of our absolute favorite recipes, but over the summer, I was doing it with lemon and poppy seed. Yum, like towards the end of the summer. And then now for the fall, I'm going to be doing it with pumpkin spice, but cottage cheese and bananas and carrots have kind of been like the undertone and the base of the recipe. So we're gonna start with that, head up to the kids' rooms upstairs and do a little bit more decorating. Also, I did not wash my hair intentionally, which is very like not me. Typically I wash my hair at like day 4, but we're on day 5 right now, but I did not wash my hair intentionally because I also want to make my rosemary water with you guys. Today, I have been doing rosemary oil. I have shared that I have been on a hair journey. My hair was very long and very dark, but I wanted a softer look. About a year and a half ago, I started bleaching it. And now we've reached the point where we've gotten out all of that really dark hair. This is my natural color up to here. And then my highlights are down below. So now that we have lifted all of that really, really dark hair out, I am actually going back all dark. I trust the process. I feel like I will find some videos and I will link them for you up in the cards and the description box down below where I've talked about my hair journey, and I knew it was going to be about 2 years and we are 18 months in. So that was a pretty accurate guesstimation, I should say. But we have lifted all of that really dark off my ends. It is quite brassy right now just because I haven't been doing like anything purple or maintaining the color of it over the summertime, and with the pool, it's gotten a little brassy, but I am so excited because I am going back all dark, not as dark as I was. That was the whole thing. I wanted to lift the overall color to be like not as cool toned. We were staying really close to my natural color when I was just going all dark, but we were adding in a ton of blue, super blue, cool undertone. And I just didn't feel like, as I was getting older, I just didn't feel like it was as becoming on me, and I didn't feel like it was as flattering on me, and it wasn't complementing the natural gold that I have in my eyes and in my skin tone. I definitely feel like it wasn't as complimentary. It was just so cool, and it felt really harsh, especially in the winter months. So we have lifted all of that. This is my natural color, which we are going to just be pulling through all the way down. So I'm excited. Obviously the ends will, the color, the highlights will continue to pop through, which I'm perfectly fine with. So how did I get there? Oh, the rosemary water. So tonight I need to do a fresh batch of rosemary water. I have shared how I've been doing rosemary oil just to help with the integrity of my hair. But now I have been, over the last month, I would say, I've been making homemade rosemary water that I spray in my hair, and then I also comb through the top. And it has been working wonders for just the softness of my hair. So we're on day 5 of washing, so it's a little bit dirty, but that's okay, because later today we're going to make the rosemary water. So today we're gonna do day 2 of fall decorating, a little bit of fall baking, maybe a trip to Costco, and some rosemary water. So, just getting it all in there. And so let's go ahead and get started by making our pumpkin spice banana bread. Okay, so we are using brown rice flour today. I have 2 cups of brown rice flour in here. Then we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/4 cup of ground flax seeds, 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, then we have 1 cup of coconut sugar, and I'm using the blonde coconut sugar from Thrive Market. reached the time of day where I can't stop touching my hair because I want to wash it so bad, but that's okay. We are trusting the process and I need to make the fresh rosemary water. So I brought the kids' decorations up. Ronan would rather watch football than help me decorate, he said. So I just have these little tree houses. They made these last year. I saved them, similar to downstairs or like the rest of our house. We don't put a ton of decorations in the room. I just have these little houses that light up, a few like little pumpkin lantern, and we're just gonna use this to decorate his desk and he will be thrilled. I just, I want to make things a little bit special for them. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but I do just, when we celebrate the seasons, obviously they're moving you guys closer, but mainly, obviously the fun childhood memories. I remember decorating my room growing up, so it's always important to me that we do even something little to make it extra special for them. A pumpkin here in the middle of the desk. I'm thinking that would probably be a little bit more acclimated. I could put a pumpkin here and then pop all of the lights behind. I think that's what we're missing. So maybe when I go to the nursery later this week, I can grab a pumpkin to go right in the center, just like a little tiny one. Okay, I don't think it gets more simple and easier than that, but I just like to do little touches. So if you're like me and less is more, hopefully you can appreciate just a few simple, subtle touches in the kids' bedroom. Also this way, it's not a ton to clean up before Christmas because I kind of go all out for Christmas, but all out in a modern Scandinavian style, I guess is what you could say. So we're gonna get ready to head over to Costco, but before we do, I was just getting ready to take one of my Bioptimizer's magnesium breakthroughs. I have been running around all day. It feels like I've been running around for the last 2 days, like nonstop, go, go, go. So I'm so grateful for that. But with that, I definitely feel like I'm trying to cram in so much in such a short amount of time. And I always say like Bioptimizers has revolutionized my sleep. And when I say this to you guys, like last night, Kai and I went to bed at like 9:20. Yeah, like asleep by 9:20 and I woke up naturally today at 4:55 a.m., which was beautiful and refreshing. But going to bed earlier is something that I'm trying to do a little bit more of, but it's hard, after we get the kids to bed, if there's still cleaning to do or work to do, or if I just want to unwind a little bit, it can be hard. But during the day, I also find that I'm running around so much, but I'm always finding time for movement. You guys ask me like, how in the world do I hit 10K steps per day? Honestly, I just don't think I sit down, which is ironic because I'm sitting down right now talking with you guys, but I don't think I sit down like from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed, unless I'm on calls, like literally unless I'm in meetings on Zoom calls with clients. I'm not sitting down. Sometimes even if I'm editing a video, I'm standing at the kitchen island. Like I don't sit down. That's how I hit so many steps per day. But with that, I take any spare second I can to get outside and do a little bit of a walk. You all know that I love my morning steps. I love my afternoon steps. I love my evening steps, and getting outside is so important to me. And I have mentioned this in a ton of videos, but you cannot properly synthesize your vitamin D without magnesium. So oftentimes we think of magnesium for sleep, which it does absolutely impact your sleep. 30% more deep restful sleep since I started taking the magnesium breakthrough. And I just celebrated my 2-year Aura Ring anniversary and my 2-year anniversary of the Bioptimizer's magnesium breakthrough. So I've been measuring my data for over 24 months, and I have been measuring sleep data before that. It's been a really beautiful congruency to have the two of these together. So I take one in the morning, first thing, to help me synthesize my vitamin D, to help with my cognition, to help with my energy. Likewise, I like to take one right here in the afternoon time to help with my overall stress levels. Sometimes at this time of day, the kids get a little bit antsy if we're home or if they're coming home from school off the bus. That's when I always take it. And then I take 2 before bed. So I'm going to take 1 before we head to Costco. Hopefully it's a successful trip. And then we're going to make our rosemary water for our hair, which I desperately need. And I cannot wait to show you guys how easy this is to make and how beautiful and shiny it makes your hair. So before we head to Costco, I'm going to take my magnesium breakthrough. If you're interested in trying the magnesium breakthrough, I will leave my code for you, Jessica10, in the description box down below, as well as the first pinned comment. And I know I share this in so many videos, but when it comes to the Bioptimizer's magnesium breakthrough, it has not only revolutionized my life, but the lives of so many of you, and then my friends, my family, my husband. He cannot be without this product. I'm like, you have to stop taking so much of my magnesium, but he is absolutely in love and obsessed. And if you go through any of the comments on my YouTube videos, you will see that this magnesium, unlike any other magnesium, is just revolutionary because it does contain all 7 forms of elemental magnesium in one convenient capsule. So I would highly encourage you to give it a try. So as I said, it will be linked for you in the description box down below, as well as the first pinned comment. So let's take a magnesium and hope it helps with the weekend trip to Costco. Okay, so we have 4 cups of water that we're going to put in the pot. Then we're gonna bring this water to a boil. While this boils, I'm going to wash our rosemary, and then once it's fully boiled, we're gonna take it off of the heat and steep the rosemary for 1 to 2 hours, not on the heat. That is key. So let's wash up our rosemary really quickly. Okay, so in the time that I went and got the rosemary out of the prep kitchen, the water is almost fully boiled. People always ask if it's an electric cooktop. It's induction, and it boils water in like 60 seconds, 40 seconds. I mean, it's so fast. So typically I only do 1 of these packs of rosemary, but I have one that's like halfway and it's on its last leg. So we're gonna do 1.5 packs, but you can just simply do 1. And we're going to rinse the rosemary. Okay, so we removed this from the heat. Now we just add the rosemary into the water. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is cover this up, let it steep for 2 hours, and then we're going to go ahead and add it into, it's very hot, so just be careful. Then we're going to go ahead and add it into our different bottles that we use, and we're gonna keep those in the refrigerator. And I keep mine for about 5 to 7 days. I typically use it within 5 to 7 days, and then also you can just make a fresh batch. Okay, so it's officially done steeping now. The water is dark, and so at this point, we're just going to transfer it into something so we can pour it into our actual bottles. And then I am going to save the actual rosemary that we've already cooked, and I'm going to put it in the bottles with the actual rosemary water. But as you can see, it's that dark, beautiful color. It smells delicious. I'm gonna grab our bottles and transfer everything over, and then I will put our leftover sprigs of rosemary into the bottle. This is completely optional. You do not have to do it, but I just prefer to let it keep infusing the water. So this is that continuous spray bottle from Amazon. I love this thing so much. I have one upstairs that just has like jojoba oil and coconut oil with a little bit of water that I spray on my ends before I do heatless curls. And then this one is the actual comb that we'll use to get the rosemary water all the way close to our scalp. I'm going to pop them into ice cube trays, and then at the end, this is another full week's worth, and then when I need it, I'll just pop it out back into this. I will let it melt, then I will pour it into these bottles as they get low. So when this is probably like 3/4 of the way gone, I'll take out the ice cubes, pop them in here, just set them on the countertop, and then refill my bottles. So that's why I used a big batch, because it does make 2 weeks worth of your rosemary water for your hair. Okay, so I have a little bit of cleaning left to do downstairs, but first I wanted to come up and spray the rosemary water. As you can see, there's condensation on it. I just took them out of the refrigerator. So when I use the rosemary water, I use it before and after I wash my hair. So I like to do rosemary oil on the scalp, but I have been finding that honestly, the highly concentrated rosemary water has been working even better, and I just noticed that my hair is even shinier. So what I do, I put this on beforehand, I let it sit for an hour or two, still have to get the kids to bed, I still have to finish cleaning up, and then I'll wash my hair. And then after I wash my hair, I will also put this on wet hair, and I will comb it through, and then I will either blow dry my hair at night, blow dry my hair in the morning, or do heatless curls. So you style it as normal. It will not impact your hair. It will not make your hair greasy. It is just water. And then on the nights when I'm doing heatless curls, I like to pull it out of the refrigerator and then come upstairs with it. I mean, unless you have a refrigerator up in your bathroom. Oh my, and the aromatherapy. You guys know I just posted a video all about how I support my hormones, my evening routine to support my hormones. I'll link that for you up here in the cards. Aromatherapy and beautiful scents in treating yourself to these really special occasions definitely is supportive of our endocrine system, because it nourishes our body and it helps to heal those adrenals that take such a big hit throughout the day. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray this one all over my ends. The smell. Oh, the smell is so good. But the aromatherapy of this, it's just so invigorating. I love it, but at the same time, it's relaxing. So now, this is the fun part. We're going to comb this through. I might not be able to look at you guys. I might have to look up at the mirror. And it's cold, FYI, because I just got it out of the refrigerator. And as I mentioned, like the lemon ginger tonic, this will last in your refrigerator for 5 to 7 days. And this will not get your hair greasy. If it's not a hair wash night, no need to worry, because it just dries like water. I'm just getting this all around my scalp, especially here at the front where I had a ton of breakage because of this delicate hair that had been through tons of heat and bleaching. So I'm focusing heavily there, and then of course the nape of the neck. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me the last couple days, and I hope that you enjoyed this fall decorate with me. It's a little bit different. We did a few other things that we typically do in my fall decorate videos. I will have last year's fall decorate for you in the description box down below, but I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, and the next time you see me will be next week for my fall bake with me, which is equally dripping down my shirt, which is equally one of my favorite. The fall bake with me, the holiday bake with me. These videos I just feel like are so quintessential to my channel, and they just bring in so many of the beautiful flavors and the excitement that comes with the season, and I love sharing that with all of you. So I always appreciate you, and I appreciate you spending your time here with me. Please know how much I value our community and how much I value your support. So if you liked today's video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I'll see you back here next Thursday for my fall bake with me.